Benjamin Sesko, the young Slovenian striker valued at an impressive €90 million, appears to be on the verge of a dramatic shift in his career. After being turned down by Arsenal, who opted to pursue alternatives such as Viktor Gyökeres from Sporting CP, Sesko is now on the radar of some of the Premier League's biggest clubs, including Liverpool. This sudden twist in negotiations raises numerous questions about the player's future, as his representatives intensify talks with several sides to secure the best possible opportunity for him. The story began with Arsenal, who spent much of the first half of the transfer window pursuing Sesko as the answer to their relentless search for a true number 9. Under Mikel Arteta's leadership, the Gunners were determined to find a striker capable of spearheading their attack and leading the team to new heights. However, RB Leipzig's financial demands, insisting on their initial €90 million asking price, proved an insurmountable obstacle for the London club. As a result, Arsenal shifted their focus to Gyökeres, clearing the way for other English giants to enter the race for Benjamin. Among them, Liverpool have emerged as one of the front-runners, sparking intrigue among fans and analysts across the globe. Liverpool, the reigning Premier League champions from last season, find themselves in a unique position. Despite lifting the trophy, the club recognises the need to further strengthen the squad, particularly in attack, to maintain dominance both domestically and in Europe. The arrival of a player like Sesko could be exactly what the Reds need to continue asserting their authority on the global football stage. The Slovenian's agents are already in discussions with several Premier League sides, including Chelsea, Manchester United, and Newcastle United, but Liverpool's interest appears especially promising. Anfield, with its iconic atmosphere and unwavering support for gifted players, seems a natural destination for a young and ambitious footballer like Sesko. Although disappointed by Arsenal's decision not to pursue his signing, Sesko remains composed and is carefully considering his options. Staying at RB Leipzig is not out of the question, but his representatives are actively exploring all avenues, particularly those that would offer a new challenge at the highest level. After all, we're talking about a striker who scored 21 goals and provided 6 assists in 45 appearances across all competitions last season, showcasing his ability to influence key matches. His consistency in the Champions League also stands out, having demonstrated maturity and skill in one of the most competitive environments in world football. These attributes place him in a favourable position compared to other targets, such as Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt, who, despite also boasting impressive numbers, competed in the Europa League last season. This brings us to the crucial question: which of these two players would be the better fit for Liverpool? In terms of cost, both are valued similarly, meaning the deciding factor may come down to playing style and adaptability to the demanding nature of English football. Hugo Ekitike, with 22 goals and 12 assists in 48 matches, offers a more complete profile as a number 9, whereas Sesko stands out for his versatility and ability to create opportunities for teammates. However, the Frenchman appears to have a slight edge in current negotiations, with reports suggesting that a move to Anfield is more likely at this stage. Everything will depend on talks between the clubs and the willingness of RB Leipzig and Eintracht Frankfurt to be flexible. Each decision made during this process could have a direct impact on Liverpool's future and their pursuit of more silverware. The 2025 transfer window is shaping up to be a true spectacle, with each club attempting to find the perfect piece to complete their tactical puzzle. For Liverpool, the choice between Sesko and Ekitike will be critical as they aim to preserve their supremacy in the Premier League and push further in the Champions League. Meanwhile, Sesko continues to attract interest from top clubs across Europe, with his agents working tirelessly to secure the best environment for him to develop his talent. The window is far from over, and plenty of surprises could emerge before the final details are settled. With each passing day, it becomes clearer that Seko's future will be one of the most talked about stories in the coming weeks, as fans and experts speculate over where he will land. It is also worth noting that Benjamin's situation reflects a growing trend in modern football, the increasing value placed on young players who combine technical skill with a winning mentality. At just 22 years of age, he has already shown that he can perform at a high level and cope with the pressures of elite football. Whether he stays at RB Leipzig or moves elsewhere, Sesko is destined to shine, and Liverpool supporters are certainly dreaming of seeing him in action at Anfield. Could he be the next big name to win over the hearts of the Reds faithful? That's the question echoing in football discussions as the world waits eagerly for the outcome of this thrilling saga. Meanwhile, Arsenal continue their pursuit of Gyökeres, adding another chapter to the intricate web of negotiations that defines the transfer market. Every decision made by these European giants has the potential to shift the balance of power in the Premier League and beyond. For fans, all that remains is to wait anxiously, hoping their clubs make the right moves to build squads capable of delivering future glory. At the end of the day, football is a universal passion, and stories like Benjamin are the fuel that keeps that passion burning. Amid all the speculation and rumor, one thing is certain: the future of European football is about to welcome new protagonists, and Liverpool have a real chance to write their name on another glorious page of that history. Regardless of who ends up being signed, the coming season promises to be filled with excitement, fierce rivalries, and unforgettable moments. Let the next chapters bring even more passion, drama, and magic to the sport that captivates millions around the globe. The stage is set, the players are ready, and the audience waits in anticipation to witness the conclusion of one of the most thrilling transfer sagas in recent memory. At the same time, it's impossible to ignore the potential impact players like Iko and Ekitike could have on the future of European football. Both represent a new generation of forwards who combine speed, technique, and tactical intelligence, key qualities for thriving in the modern game. Whether at Anfield or on another great stage, these young talents have the potential to become global icons, inspiring millions of children around the world to dream of following in their footsteps. And as clubs continue to move decisively to secure their signatures, football keeps evolving, always seeking new ways to surprise and delight its followers. So, while the backroom discussions continue and speculation runs rampant, Liverpool fans, and those of other clubs involved, can prepare for a future full of emotion. The fact that a young player like Benjamin is at the center of this story only reinforces the idea that football is, above all, a sport of dreams and perseverance. Whatever the outcome of this saga, one thing is certain: Benjamin's legacy is already being written, and the whole world is watching to see how the story unfolds.